Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's reading vlog we are doing another continuing series vlog with me, and I have already picked out the 3 books that I want to read this week because for 2 of the books in this they will finish off 2 series for me, and the other one will get me 1 book further into another one. So let's look at the 3 books that I want to read this week. Okay, so the first book I picked is the longest book that I've picked for this video, and also one that finishes out a series. There is an extra novella to read at the end, but I'm still going to class this as finishing the series because I can read the novella pretty quickly, and that is Nightfall by Penelope Douglas. This is the 4th and essentially final book in the Devil's Night series. I started this series earlier, like in middle of 2024, and as I'm filming this it's currently the end of 2024, and I want to finish this series this year, so that is the first book that I've picked for this video. Up next we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This is part of the Part of Your World series by her. I read Part of Your World a few months ago and I really enjoyed it, and I really liked Abby Jimenez's writing, so I want to pick this one up, and this follows a character that we met in Part of Your World, so I'm looking forward to reading this, and it's going to probably be a very quick read. I haven't started this, I just put a bookmark in it for fun apparently. And then the final book for this video that makes me very sad because I don't want this series to end, but it does sadly have to end eventually. We have Breathe With Me by Becca Mack, which is the last book in the Playing for Keeps series. I genuinely fell in love with this series. I loved books 2, 3 and 4 in this series, and I'm looking forward to reading this couple, but I also have a feeling this book is going to be sad. But I mean, you know, a couple of the other books in this series have made me cry, so I won't be surprised if this one makes me cry as well. But I really want to read this just because I love this series and I want to finish it. So that is the 3rd and final book that I've picked for this video. I don't know which one I'm going to start with. I'm thinking maybe Nightfall, just because it's the biggest one and then I can get that one out of the way. But I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea, get in some comfy clothes and go and sit downstairs and get some reading done. So come with me while I do that. guys saw, I made a start on Nightfall yesterday. I made it to chapter 12, which is page 186. And I don't really have many thoughts on the book so far. Like, I'm having an okay time with it. The thing I've noticed about Penelope Douglas's books, especially with this series, the first like 50 to 60% of the books is a lot of build up. It's a lot of like jumping back and forth between timelines, and like getting a lot of backstory for the characters and learning a lot of like new things about the characters. And obviously like you need this information, but it just means that the first like half of the book is quite, I guess, a little bit boring sometimes, which is why I don't really tend to start enjoying the books until I get to like the last like 40 to 50% of it. And which is why none of the books in this series have had a 5-star from me yet, just because I'm really not enjoying the book that much for like the first part of it. I am enjoying this one a little bit more than I have done the other books in the series, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I haven't been obsessed with any of the books in this series. It's not a bad series at all. It is a pretty decent series, and I've given the majority of the books a 4-star. I think the only one I didn't give a 4-star was Hideaway, which is book 2. I think I gave that like a 3.5 or a 3. But yeah, I'm 186 pages into the book, which, considering how thick this book is, it's not the best, but it could be worse. So yeah, I'm going to get some more reading done now. It's currently 20 to 4 in the morning because, you know, messed up sleep schedule. So yeah, I'm going to get a bit more reading done now. I think I'm going to put it on my iPad, because if I read it on my iPad and I go on the Kindle app, it like highlights the words as it's like reading along with the audiobook. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to listen to a bit more of this now, hopefully try and get to like the halfway point, because I am going out with my mum today, so I am busy today. And then we're also watching a movie together later, because as I'm filming this, it's currently December, so every day in December in the lead up to Christmas, we're watching a Christmas movie a day. I don't even actually know when this video is going out. Let's have a look at that. The 10th of December. So yeah, as I'm filming this currently, not December, 10th of January. So as I'm filming this currently, it's the 4th of December, so I'm watching a movie with my mum later, and we're also going out shopping and stuff today. But yeah, but that's completely beside the point. Weird tangent, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, no, I'm gonna carry on reading now, and then I'll update you guys in a little bit when I have read a bit more of this and I have some more opinions, because right now it's just really getting to know the characters of the book. Okay, so it's now the next day. I got some more reading done yesterday. I made it to chapter 22 of Nightfall. I have like 3 hours and 15 minutes left of the audiobook, and I'm around about like at the 50% mark now of the book, and I'm kind of enjoying it, but like I said before, with Penelope Douglas books, I've noticed that like the first 50 to 60% is just a lot of build up, and like you like starting to understand the story and the characters, and it's very repetitive. So I don't really have many opinions on it. Like, I'm enjoying it when I'm reading it, but I'm not having the urge to pick it up and be like, oh my god, I can't stop reading this. But you know, I got some reading done yesterday morning, but then I had a really busy day, and then I went to sleep really early last night, so I didn't get any more reading done, hence why I'm currently awake at 6:37 in the morning, and I've been awake for 2 hours at this point. But you know, I'm just downstairs in my living room. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm just having a yogurt because I'm not really a big breakfast person, and I have a hot chocolate because it's so cold and I wanted a hot chocolate. So yeah, I'm gonna have my yogurt and my hot chocolate, watch a little bit of probably Gilmore Girls, because that's all I watch most of the time, and then after that I'm going to get some more reading done and hopefully finish reading Nightfall. But yeah, that's all my update for now. I will update you guys probably when I finish the book, unless anything like major happens and it's like makes me like go, oh my god. but I'm doubting it. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and everything now, and then I'll carry on with Nightfall. Okay, so I finished reading Nightfall by Penelope Douglas yesterday, and I ended up giving this a 4.75 stars. I have to say, I think this one is definitely my favourite in the series so far. Well, at least my favourite in the series altogether, because this is the last book. I've enjoyed this series at some points, but I wouldn't definitely not say this is like an all-time favourite series for me. None of the books have gotten a 5-star from me. I do have one little novella left to read, which I'm gonna read now in this video because I thought I might as well. So I'm gonna read that after I've like given you guys my review and everything. But this series isn't a 5-star series for me. It's kind of just like it's there, I read it, and I'm probably never going to think about it again. But I definitely enjoyed this book a lot more than I did any of the other books in the series. I really like Will and Emery. They're fun books. They're just, a lot of the like main part of the book is a lot of build up, and then everything kind of happens in the last like 30%. And I'm just like, I'm a bit bored by the time I get to that point, so I'm just kind of ready for the book to be over. Yeah, that is that book finished. And once I read this novella, I can officially cross the Devil's Night series off of my list. So I'm going to read this after I've watched the YouTube video I'm watching, because I'm currently watching Larry's Bookmas that she's doing. Because like I've said in all my videos, I'm doing a lot of pre-filming. I'm filming this in December. But yeah, so I'm going to read Fire Night next and then get that one quickly done. I've got the audiobook for it. It should only take like an hour or so to read it because it's like very, very short. And then I have to pick between one of these two to read next. I think I'm going to read this one next, just because this is the one I'm most excited about. So I think I want to leave this one for last. So I think once I finish reading Fire Night, I'm going to pick up Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I'm looking forward to reading this because the last Abby Jimenez book I read, I genuinely really enjoyed. So yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to like chill for a little bit longer, watch my YouTube video, and then I'm going to read Fire Night. I will just update you guys once I've finished reading this, and then I will make a start on Yours Truly. Okay, so I just finished listening to Fire Night, which is the last little novella in the Devil's Night series. I gave it like I gave it a 2.5. It honestly didn't really add anything to the story that much. It just, I can't even really say what it was about because then it will spoil a lot of stuff that happens in the series. But yeah, it was fine. It was there. I'm done with the series now though, so I'm happy about that. So that's an entire series ticked off of my physical TBR. So yeah, as you guys saw, I was doing my diamond painting while listening to that. But now I'm going to quickly edit some of this video together just because I'm liking editing as I'm going along. And then once I've done that, God, if I don't fall asleep, I'm going to make a start on Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, which hopefully this shouldn't take me too long to read, fingers crossed, but we will have to see, because I am freaking exhausted right now, and it's literally only 2 in the afternoon, well, almost 3 in the afternoon, so yeah. I'm going to get some editing done and then I will update you guys later once I've made a start on Yours Truly. Okay, so it's been quite a few days since I updated anything for this vlog, and that's because I've had a pretty hectic week. Some stuff happened with my mom. She wasn't feeling well, so we ended up having to go to hospital. So she's luckily okay. It was luckily nothing serious, but I've just been spending a lot of time with her just because I wanted to make sure she's feeling okay. So I've not really been reading anything at all. I've read a few bits, but I've not read anything for this challenge because I've not really been in the headspace to be filming. Well, it's not really a challenge, it's a reading vlog, but I did make a start on Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, but I only got like 4 chapters in. But I'm also really in a gaming mood right now, and I luckily have the audiobook for this book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to more of this while I play The Sims on my laptop, just because, well, I enjoy playing The Sims. So yeah, I'm going to play The Sims, listen to some of Yours Truly, and hopefully get it finished pretty quickly, and then I will be going on to my last book of this video, which is Breathe With Me by Becca Mack. But yeah, no, it's been a bit of a hectic week, so I've not really had any chance to really like read or any, well, I've had a chance to read, but I've not really had a chance to like do this video. So yeah, I'm gonna play my game, get some reading done, and then I will update you guys when I'm probably around about the 50% of the way through Yours Truly. Okay, so I'm officially at the halfway point of Yours Truly. I'm on chapter 23 and I am absolutely loving this book so much. I love the characters. I genuinely love Jacob and Brianna so much. They're just so funny and so sweet together, and it's just like so wholesome, and like just the yearning they have for each other. Genuinely, I understand why people love this book so much, and I understand why people love Abby Jimenez's writing, just because it's so easy to read and it's so beautifully written. Like, I genuinely already really enjoyed Part of Your World, but I'm enjoying Yours Truly so much more. I can't even remember what I gave Part of Your World. It was either like a 4 or a 4.5, but yeah, no, I'm absolutely adoring Yours Truly. I think I'm going to fly through the last 50% and I'm going to read it now. But yeah, no, I'm just loving this couple so much. And I just want to read more Abby Jimenez books, if I'm being completely honest, because I've genuinely really enjoyed the 2 that I've read so far. Well, the 1.5 I've read so far. But yeah, no, such a good book. I'm absolutely adoring it so far. And I need these characters to kiss already. I need them to kiss. So I finished reading Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez a couple of hours ago at this point, but I took a break after I finished and I ended up giving this a 4.75 stars. I genuinely really enjoyed this book. I really love Abby Jimenez's writing. It's so easy to read and her characters are just so fun, and they also just feel really real, and the way she talks about like mental health things and stuff to do with like anxiety and trauma and like things like that, she does really well, and I've genuinely just really loved this. So I definitely want to read more Abby Jimenez books, just because the two that I've read I have genuinely really enjoyed. I've not had a 5-star yet, but they're just really like quick, easy books to read. But you know, I finished that one. I took a break for a little while just so I could chill, because it's like really late, but I just can't sleep anyway. So now, after I've chilled for a bit, I'm now going to make a start on Breathe With Me by Becca Mack. This is the last book in the Play for Keeps series. I started reading this, I read this series, I started this series in, I think, it was either January of this year or I read the first book last year. I'm not 100% sure. Well, as you're watching this vlog, it's currently 2026, but I'm filming this in 2025. But yeah, so yeah, I think I've read this entire series this year though, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this book because it's the last one, and I'm looking forward to the couple that this book is about. So I'm gonna get comfy. I have the audiobook for this, so I'm gonna get comfy, stick my headphones on and start listening to this, and then I will update you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it's the next day. I made a start on Breathe With Me yesterday, and I'm genuinely really enjoying this so far. I'm not that far in. I'm currently only on chapter 6, which is page 71, but I knew I was going to enjoy this because I genuinely just enjoy Becca Mack's books. I've really enjoyed this series. Not all of them have been 5 stars for me, but a decent amount of them have, and they've been really good. I think the only one I haven't really liked so far from this series is the first one, but I'm really enjoying this one at the moment. So yeah, like I said, I'm not that far in, but what I've read so far I've enjoyed. The only thing that's kind of throwing me off a little bit is I'm listening to the audiobook and I don't like the sound. I don't like the way that the male voice actor has done his voice for Emmett, because it's just kind of throwing me off a little bit, because he just kind of sounds like he's growling all the time. And like, I played it for Alice yesterday and he said it sounds like a villain in a kid's cartoon, and no, I kind of can't unhear that. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on reading soon. I need to get some little editing bits done, and I want to watch a little bit of YouTube. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to get more of this read, hopefully get this finished today, because there's a new video that I'm going to be starting filming soon that I'm very excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna get some editing done, watch a little bit of YouTube probably while I drink my hot chocolate, because it's currently 25 to 6 in the morning, and then I will update you guys later when I've read some of the book. Should I probably sit up to do this update? Yes. Am I going to? No, I'm not, because it's literally midnight. But yeah, I didn't actually read for most of the day. I only started reading this evening, even though I said in my last update, yeah, I'm gonna read. I didn't. After that last update, I finished my hot chocolate after I finished editing, and then I had a nap. Oh well. I had a nap and then woke up at like 1 in the afternoon, and then me and my mum spent the entire day watching movies and YouTube, and then this evening I called with Alice and Ida for a little bit, and now then I got to reading tonight. I'm officially just over the halfway point of this book. I'm on chapter, if I can find it, chapter 22. Which is page 247. So yeah, I'm currently just over halfway through this book, and it's breaking my heart. I'm loving this book so much, but it's breaking my heart. I want the kind of love that Cara and Emmett have. It's just one of the most wholesome, pure, unwavering kind of loves, and oh my god. Reading this book is just reminding me how freaking single I am. But this book is just genuinely, it's so heartbreaking. Check your trigger warnings before you read this one, because it does cover a very heartbreaking and like hard topic in it. I don't want to say anything just because this is the last book in the series, and like I don't really want to give spoilers, but if you're going to read this series, or if you're going to go once you've read this series, if you read this book in the series, just make sure you're aware of your trigger warnings for this one. But you know, it's so good. I've almost cried like 5 times throughout reading this. Just genuinely the love I have for these characters, and the love these characters have for each other, and the heartbreak I'm currently experiencing while reading this. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, I'm currently just over halfway. I'm gonna take a break for like half an hour, and then after that I'm gonna go back to reading. I really want to get this finished, and I think I have like 2 hours and 40 minutes left of the book. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight or if I'll be finishing it tomorrow. Depends how tired I get. I'm only a bit tired though, not gonna lie. But yeah, I will update you guys when I have finished the book now, probably. Okay, so I just finished reading Breathe With Me by Becca Mack. 5 stars. 5 goddamn stars. This book was so heartbreaking, but also so wholesome at the same time. Cara, I don't know how you say her name, her and Emmett's love, it's one of the purest things I've ever read. Genuinely, these characters when I read the first book in this series, I did not expect how much I would love the rest of the series, and how much I would love these characters. And even by the end, I actually started to like Carter quite a lot. His character really grew, especially in this book, and you got to see the softer, more serious side of him, and all of his scenes in this book, like a lot, like he still had his like goofy moments that he has in all the other books, but he had more serious, sweet moments, and oh my god, I absolutely adored this. This book is so freaking good. It's so heartbreaking, but that ending and just everything about it, I genuinely had the best time with this book. Absolute 5 star. I absolutely love it. I think everyone should just read the series just because it's so good. But with that now said, that is the last book for this video. This video took me way longer to do than I thought it was going to. But I got all of my books read, and I also finished off 2 series in this video, which I'm very happy with. So we started off the video with Nightfall by Penelope Douglas. This was the last book in the Devil's Night series. I gave this a 4.75. This is definitely my favourite book in the series. I loved this one most, and I just loved Will, I'm not gonna lie. Just genuinely such a good book, and I really loved it. And I think the series is very good. Just trigger warnings, because it's a romance series, so to make sure you check them. Then I read Fire Night, which was the novella after this one. I gave that a 2.5. It was fine. It doesn't really add anything to the actual story. Then we had Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I absolutely adored this. I gave this a 4.75 as well. I really like Abby Jimenez's writing. It's so beautiful. It's so easy to read. I fly through her books so quickly, and I've genuinely just enjoyed both the ones that I've read. And then finally, we have our star of the video, Breathe With Me by Becca Mack, which obviously I gave a 5-star, like I just said. This series, these books were genuinely all really good. This was a really successful video because I finished 2 series and I had some really amazing reads. But that is officially it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know when I upload. I upload every Wednesday at 5 p.m. with a sit down video and every Saturday at 4 p.m. with a reading vlog. But that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you next time.